multiple streams of revenue create a river of revenue for you. I'm going to share what I do to create streams of revenue for my family, and maybe you can take some of these ideas and start trickling in money from other sources. All right, this is Mike, the Caesar of concessions. Typically, all my videos are about concession, about food, equipment, where to sell, all that. Totally different video here. So, without further ado, let's get started. Okay, in my business, in my concession business, okay, I don't just sell one product, right? A lot of people do, and that's fine. But I like to have multiple sources within my food business to generate revenue. So I have multiple streams, some little, like candy bars. I mean, we don't make a killing off candy bars at all, but it's a stream of revenue, albeit small in relation to other food items we sell. And then we have chips, and then we have soda pop, and iced tea and nachos and pretzels. All these streams come together to form a river of revenue in my business. So I think you're limiting yourself to potential revenue by selling just one product. So if you're in the food business, which you probably are if you're watching this, because that's what my channel is about, offering different products to create different streams of revenue. Also, within my business, I rent out some of my equipment. That also brings in another small portion of revenue, albeit a stream of revenue. Small, but all these small streams add up, okay? So I rent out some of my equipment. Also, if you know anything about me, you know I have multiple locations, some big, some really small. And I love all of them, right? Even the small ones I love because it's another stream of revenue. Okay, now enough with the food and the concession business. Let's move on to some other streams of revenue that I do to help out my family. The next one I do is investing and stock trading. I have a certain strategy I use for actually trading stocks. If this type of content interests you guys, please leave a comment. Let me know you'd like more videos of any of these topics that I'm discussing, and I can go into them in further detail. But anyway, as far as stock trading goes, I use a certain strategy, and only one strategy for trading stocks, and it's done pretty well for me throughout the years. And I also invest, which is a totally different thing than trading stocks. I buy, and I don't necessarily buy into companies that much, although I do have some stocks in some companies. I buy into like the Dow Jones, the S&P 500 type of thing. And I just buy and hold. And when the markets go way lower, I purchase more. I just keep purchasing. And then when eventually, because it always does, the market returns back to a high point, I sell some of that, wait for a while, collect some of that money, then reinvest again when the market starts dropping. This is a much longer style and stream of revenue. This takes years to develop, but I would recommend getting in as soon as you can. Okay, another thing I do, I don't know if anybody knows that I do this, but during the wintertime, I don't work much concession-wise, and that's on purpose because we work so much spring, summer, and fall. Do a few events in the winter, but they have to be really good for me to want to do them. I drive for Uber, DoorDash, and Grubhub. That's right. And I don't do it like all the time, but maybe a couple days a week I'll get out and do it. That provides another small part of revenue. Another reason I do that is because you can get much cheaper gas when you use like the Uber card that they pay you with, right? So you make money driving. I not only do food delivery, I don't like drive folks around or nothing like that. I just deliver food, or I'll shop for people, right? They have a list, they put through Uber or DoorDash or Grubhub. I'll go to the grocery store, pick up their items, whatever, take it to them, no big deal. Definitely not getting rich off this, but again, another stream of revenue. And you get a card, with Uber at least, and you get discounts on fuel and other things, insurance, all kinds of stuff. So I use that to help save on gas and other items while making money driving for Uber and DoorDash and Grubhub. So those are some of the things I do, and I got a few more things I do to create streams of revenue. Okay, another thing I do, some of you may know this, some of you may not. I started a consulting firm, and I've started a few years ago, and I work a little bit at it. And what it is I help vendors get big contracts to schools or youth parks like I have, and just help. And if they don't want to do that, I just help their business in general with some ideas and stuff that I have. And it's a very small consulting firm. You know, I charge like $25 for a half hour, $40 to $50 an hour. Again, not a huge amount of money, but what is it? Another stream of revenue. And this one I really like because I've helped people be successful getting contracts and things like that. So that one's really rewarding because not only am I getting paid, you know, to help people, I'm actually helping people. So that is really for me a really good thing to do. And I love that business and really want to really push that business a little further. Just not sure how to do it yet. But yeah, I own a consulting firm. So I do that as well. Another thing I do now this isn't really about making money. It's more about preserving my income. I live deep within my means. And what I mean by that is I don't have any new cars, guys. I mean, could I go out and buy a new fancy car or something? Sure. I don't. You know, I drive like a 10-year-old truck, right? An old trailer to haul food around and stuff. My wife has a used car or a used SUV. We buy, you know, these vehicles, you know, usually with cash, and to keep our costs and our cost of living way down. I live in the same house I bought like 20 some odd years ago that my kids have grown up in. I don't ever plan on moving and buying a big lake house or anything like that. I love the area I'm in. And so there's no reason for me to do that. I don't need much for me to be happy as far as material things, honestly. I don't need all that to make me happy. Some folks do, I don't. So I think living deep within your means and being comfortable with that is another way. You're not making money, but you're not spending money on stuff you don't really need. Therefore, you're putting your money to work for you and these other things, whether it's investment, stock trading, building your business, whatever. You're living comfortably within your means and financially free, basically, because you don't have to worry about spending a bunch of money to keep up with other folks. That has no interest to me whatsoever. And then the last thing I'm doing, which is brand new, I just started this, affiliate marketing. Now, I don't know how this is going to go. I just started getting paid for my YouTube channel here a couple months ago. I make like 38 cents to $1 a month, something like that. Nothing crazy for my YouTube channel. It's not very big. But what I am going to do is start affiliate marketing because I use a lot of different products and things like that, and products that I have used that I know are great, that I have run through the ringer. I do a lot of volume. So I know these products like, lemonade equipment or snow cone equipment or pretzel, nachos, coolers, all this stuff, right? I can affiliate market it. And what that means is I will put the link to these products on my YouTube channel. And if people want to purchase these products, I will get a small portion of them buying it through Amazon. I don't know if I'll make anything off of it or not. I just started it like a week ago. We'll see. Anyway, if you like this content or want to talk more about any of the things I talked about, stock trading or whatever, let me know. I'm happy to share my information because I want to help people. And I believe that comes back to me, helping people. And I believe that comes back to me by good karma and other things tenfold. So that's it. This is Mike, the Caesar of Concessions, out.